Okay, there you go.
Yo, one day, hey everybody. One day I'm gonna get some glasses for y'all, because I know y'all tired of seeing me speak. Unless y'all want to pay for them.
Yeah. I need some too on the cool. I do. I mean, at nighttime, it's bad out there for the people at nighttime.
I'm like my mama with her glasses on top of her head. I'm like my mama now. I'm like, what my reading glasses?
Right. Good morning. Good morning. Look, I'm waving at you, Lady D. Good morning, Tony.
I'm waving back.
All right. It's not. I'm doing something else after this one. Good morning. You're here. Good morning.
How are you?
That's all right.
Look, I was about to run on top of somebody too. I was about to run over some people on the road. They was going to school this morning.
Was they?
Hey, Miranda.
Let's go. We up early in the morning. You have a great young. About to see a set on the TV, making diamond boys that want to see. We sipping and dripping. We sipping and dripping.
I'm gonna play a song first.
We sipping and dripping. Hey.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go live yet. I'm gonna let everybody get settled first. What's going on? What happened to Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan dropped me off.
He
Shook
sped
my
out.
hand. He hit the button so he could get his tip, and he was out. That was it. He was out. I was like, appreciate it. Nah, but he did a phenomenal. He did a phenomenal job.
He did. You said
like,
he was going slow. He didn't seem like he was going slow to me.
Man, he was going about 90 to 100.
What side of town you came from?
I'm in Pearland.
Me too.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit him up early, so I'm waiting outside. I'm like, all right, so you know they call.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Them Uber drivers be driving crazy. The last Uber
But as long as
driver,
they give me, they'll take the
the
wheel.
last Uber driver I was in, I was like, oh my God, do y'all have insurance on me? Good morning. Good morning, Monroe. Monroe on, Bracy.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah. I'm trying to get to your feed so I can share.
I saw you rolling.
Facebook, Brittney Batiste.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Right, I was about to say everybody.
Middle name, Ronnie. How you pronounce your middle name that was in the bio? Ryu. Okay.
A lot of people messing with it. They be like, right?
Look, when I saw it, I was
like Street
There
Fighter.
you go.
Look, when I saw it, I said, let me ask him how you pronounce that, because I need to chop that up.
A lot of people do. It's so funny. They trying to pronounce it. Especially not right on the piece of paper or the phone. You know, call me, we'll talk business with them. They'll see it.
How you say
What? Don't worry about it.
right? You see, that was the first thing I was like, let me get this out the way first.
I knew what you're saying.
Good morning, Jackie. Ghost.
What's up?
He hiding. You know he uh-oh.
Oh,
It's on the
sorry.
floor.
I'm glad the mic went.
He hiding.
Who is looking for me? Oh. Monroe, what's up, baby? Well, yeah, you supposed to be working, man, not on the damn live. Go secure. No, I ain't gonna call him. I ain't gonna call him.
Shame, I still figure out how to do this, y'all. Figure out social media. I feel like my mama. I feel like my mama knows more than me.
Right.
Monroe, what's up, man?
Good morning. drop like this, that's when the mics go live after this.
Imagine a world united by hip-hop. Hip-hop. We do every day. This is GMTradio.com.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is GMTradio.com, the Morning Tea Radio Show, where we are here every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And we have a studio full of guests this morning. Good morning, guests.
Good morning.
How are y'all on this Friday morning?
TGIF.
Right. That's how I feel.
My heart is pounding. I was leaving.
Your heart? No, he was good. He was right on time. So this is the Morning Tea Radio Show, where we are here every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And we utilize this platform to grow businesses, to network, to entrepreneurs to be able to utilize a platform to grow. We bring exposure to your businesses, any type of event that you have going on. And we just have a lot of fun in the studio. You know, oftentimes we need to get together with those who are doing some type of business and support. So we definitely utilize this platform to do that. We have a good time, but we also have morning tea topics. We have morning tea topics that happen every day. Either it's something that happened in your life or you know someone who some of the experiences have happened to. And we utilize the platform to educate one another. Sometimes you just don't know what to do in certain situations. So we have listeners, and we have visitors, we have guests that are in the studio where we get different perspectives based on what the situation is. And oftentimes, perspectives are changed. Sometimes, you know, some things that someone has said it makes you change your mind and what you thought about, or an experience on how you respond to certain things. So we definitely have real conversations, transparent conversations. So I'm always appreciative of those who call in, who come in the studio and are open minded and have, you know, certain things that they want to discuss, or even a situation where they can answer some things that callers are having some issues with. The one thing that I like about this show, now I love my women. I do love my women. But men have often called in and gave their perspective, and not all the time you hear men call in and give their truth, be transparent about things that they're going through, or some of the things that they have done in their past that they've grown from. You know, a lot of times they keep quiet. You know, they don't say anything. And as women, we expect them to be strong. And so it's good to hear them be transparent and talk about some of the things that have happened to them in their life. But today we have two special guests in the building. We have Ronnie Ryu.
That's me.
Rogers.
What's going on?
And then we have Brittney. Good morning, Brittney.
Good morning, Meka.
You know, when I thought about both of y'all coming, I said, you know, both of them from New Orleans. Both of them are from New Orleans. And
I didn't know Ronnie was from
We know now, so that's why I've been looking at her like from the side.
Right. Like, let me find out I know something about Brittney.
Got me kind of, you know.
He heard that Batiste when I told him my last name was Batiste. He's like, whoa.
Right. I was just looking like, man, she's beautiful over here. Like,
Oh, now see, he ain't that. So see what happened. I may be like Amber, be a millionaire matchmaker in a minute. So shout out to Amber Neal, who is one of the Houston's go-to girls, who was in the studio earlier this week, and she has an event called the Total Package Awards on next Saturday, and it's for the top 10 bachelor and bachelorettes, as well as 20 couples. She has 20 couples that she's honoring as well. So she does matchmaking. Now, look out, look at me. Yeah, so she is doing some excellent things in the Houston area. She's been doing a bunch of media. So if you are an entrepreneur and you want some type of exposure, that definitely is a place to be able to go on next Saturday, on July the 28th. Not only do we have Ronnie and Brittney in the building, we have Ghost and Lady D, who is, you know, on the Friday Sipping and Tripping crew. Lady D been here all week.
I looked up and she was in. I was like, how she get up there on the third? She can slid in an extra day.
Yeah, so I'm definitely appreciative of them joining me on Fridays. You know, sometimes I'll be in the studio by myself. I'm talking to the people on the live, and, you know, people call in. But it's definitely good to have people in the studio to be able to speak with, especially on this subject, on today's morning tea topic. Today's morning tea topic is the pros and cons of a breakup a break within a relationship. Is that possible? Now, Ronnie said it's possible last night. He said it is possible to have a break in the relationship. So I definitely want to hear his perspective when we get to the morning tea topic.
Just gonna put me on
You did say that.
I did.
He did. So we definitely want to hear how that happens, because I have some questions in regards to when you do decide to take a break in a relationship. But not only do we have that morning tea topic today, yesterday's morning tea topic was pretty thick, huh?
Ooh, yes, ma'am.
Lady D was in the building on yesterday, and yesterday's topic was, why are we mad at the church, and who is to blame? Oftentimes on social media you see people, I don't believe in Jesus, but I believe in God. I don't go to church for A, B, C, D, and E reasons. And that is fine, but on yesterday, it was so quiet. All the people hid behind the keyboard. All of the people. Oh man, it was quiet.
It was.
Right. You have so many, spiritual people, and you wouldn't think.
Exactly.
It would be quiet.
Exactly. And especially the ones who are often following the trend on social media.
Right.
Sometimes they don't even understand why they're not doing what they're doing. They're following what somebody else said or what they're doing and feel like, yeah, I'm just going to follow this. But no, we only had 2 callers yesterday. 2 callers. We had a minister who was here. We also had Lady D who was here, who was really planting seeds and giving nuggets in regards to your spiritual beliefs and why you should do things and why you shouldn't do things. But all the people on social media, and I can't wait to see them post something. I cannot wait.
Why you didn't call it?
Yeah.
Why you didn't call
You
it?
gonna snipe them out?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get.
Where you was at?
Right.
Where you was at?
Don't even post that, because you don't even know what you're doing and why you're doing.
You hit me up in my inbox. Where you was at?
Right.
I was waiting on you.
Right. So definitely hiding behind the keyboard. I was kind of in my feelings about that yesterday. But today we are going to have a great day. We have a lot of people in the studio this morning. Also this week, I don't know if you guys have heard about the young lady, Destiny Brandon, who was from DeSoto, Texas. I talked about her about a month ago. She was stripped from her rank of being number 1, the valedictorian of her school, to number 3 in a matter of 6 days after graduation. And so to give you a brief scenario of the situation, when she won valedictorian, she had a speech at graduation, of course. And what she said in the speech, she spoke her truth. She was transparent about some of the things that are going on in the district. What she spoke about was some of the teachers that were in the school, she didn't feel like they were beneficial to the students. She talked about the school district, and she said some things. So she thinks, and her parents think, and everybody who was in support of her thinks, that the reason why she was stripped from number 1 to number 3 was because of what she said in her speech. The argument is, who recalculates your grades and your credits and all that after graduation? Like, what triggered them to go back and recalculate? So that's the argument. But as I said a month ago, she put up a GoFundMe account because she was stripped from her scholarship, because any Texas student, if you are number 1, they pay for your first years of tuition. So they stripped her from her scholarship, but she had a GoFundMe account. Not only did she raise $40,900 for school, but Texas UT also are supplying her with additional scholarships in order for her to continue to go to the school. So that just goes to show you that even in the midst of something that's tragic, because she was really upset, of course, she had done all of these publicity interviews and everything for becoming the valedictorian, and embarrassed of them stripping it from her. But God is good, so she will now be able to attend UT in the fall. So.
Congrats, girl.
Right. So that was Destiny Brandon. Now, yesterday I didn't get a chance to elaborate on this conversation. Faith Evans and Stevie J.
Doing what?
They got married.
I know you lying.
Faith Evans and Stevie J got married.
I'm happy for them.
You happy?
I'm happy.
Awesome. But this is what I have to say. Did you see all the other stuff that happened the day of the announcement of them getting married?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I did not. What I missed?
Faith Evans she just always shocks us.
Yeah, she always doing something out of the ordinary.
I'm a firm believer as soon as she get home. It works for me.
So let me tell you the tea on that situation. Jocelyn Hernandez, the last baby mama, she put up receipts, a conversation that she had on Sunday, text message from Stevie and her. He asked her to marry him on Sunday.
Stevie has a problem, y'all. I don't understand why y'all don't understand. He has a mental problem or something. He always teeter-tottering back and forth, this, that, and the third. He's too old for that.
Yeah.
Something is wrong. So you have to, maybe it's deep-seated in his roots back in the day, his childhood or something. Something needs to be done.
Right.
I mean, I don't understand how Faith Evans.
I don't either. Now that.
Well, it is what he don't have a mother in his life. Something like
No, I don't think he has a mother.
Right. So he is up in age, and I guess I'm gonna say time is ticking, and he want that love, looking for love. So.
But to ask somebody else to marry Sunday and marry somebody else on Monday.
Well, we already know what we're gonna get with Jocelyn.
Yeah, but and this too. Now she's not the only one. Now there was another that needs a receipt. Now this is not what I said. This is not what I allegedly heard. These are receipts on social media. One of them is from someone who's pregnant and who lives in Vegas, and she was upset because she lives in Vegas and she's pregnant with his daughter, and she posted a picture of him laying in the bed. Not only did she post that picture, but she also said, I can't believe you came to Vegas and got married, and I live in Vegas with your child, and you didn't even let me know you was here.
Stevie got a lot going on.
Stevie got a lot going on. I couldn't believe that. I said, first of all, I didn't even believe that Faith and Stevie was even that serious. I thought it was just some, it's gonna pass. Stevie J.
Faith is she know better too.
Stevie high.
I just say this: she know what she signed up for. So when all the stuff start coming out, like now, if she start complaining about how he not coming home and such and such and such and such, she know what she signed up for. This is his track record. This is who he is. So if she okay with it, be okay with it.
But what if she didn't know? What if she thought he was a change?
Where was she?
Man?
Oh my goodness! Really?
Well,
like you really just said that?
But no, but seriously though, every woman, y'all can't tell me this. Every woman, if there's a certain man, they feel like they can change them and from who they were previously, right?
But yes, because I did that when I was younger.
That's what I'm saying.
I did that when I was younger. An older woman,
an
older woman is going to understand that I can't change a man, so I'm not going to try to. There's millions of them in the sea. How about I go match with somebody that's for me?
Right.
Right. That's why I said Faith Evans is too old. She's too old for that. I can see when certain people.
Right.
Back in the day, rest in peace, Biggie, all the people, I can see that because she was younger. You're older now.
Yeah.
And Stevie J. Go ahead.
I can't
But think about it. How many older people that we know, men and women, that's really looking for love and really out here wanting love? Like, you might see it on social media, like, F love this, F love that, single this, single that, but deep down, they lost.
True. They have to find themselves. See, that's why. Never mind. That's a whole nother day, another subject, another topic, another tea.
Look at you, I'm ready to look.
Right.
Got to see.
So that is the intro of the show today. We're going to get into this Get Down mix, so we're going to wake y'all up a little bit. And then T-Cake has one celebrity gossip that she wants to make sure that everybody here, she's on workation, but she definitely sent her T-Cake's gossip in today. So we're going to do that after this Get Down mix. So y'all keep it locked, www.gmtradio.com. Make sure you share all the lives that you see on social media that has the Morning Tea Radio show up and going, because when we come back, we're going to get into this Get Down mix, celeb gossip, and then the morning tea topic that Ronnie said, I'm going to get your business. I don't know if I want your business before the topic or after the topic, but I'm going to get your business today. So y'all keep it locked, www.gmtradio.com. We'll be right back.
Oh, we gonna get it.
Yeah, the other thing, like my cousin pointed out, she was saying, like, because Stevie J is the godfather to her and Biggie's son.
Stevie J is?
Yeah, he's the godfather
He's the godfather who?
of Faith and Biggie's son.
Good morning.
They had always been.
Good morning.
I can understand.
Right.
Okay, so I can understand why when you break it down like that.
Be like
they
Uncle
kind of
Stevie.
kind of always been close. So they probably just was comfortable.
Good morning.
One thing led to another,
Yeah.
and then they got into this situation.
Right. It's like, I mean, she knows him, but it's like at the same time, it's just like saying, like, if you got a homeboy you was in school with,
Right.
and you know how he get down, and y'all like best friends, and you decided, like how you said, you can't really change a person. Like,
Right.
you have to know a man enough to know that.
Good
Okay, I'm-
morning. Good morning.
I went off.
You gotta know that you providing everything that's gonna meet his needs, and it's like, okay, we're gonna have a conversation. If we're gonna do this shit, like, this is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in other words, you know what you signing up for.
Yeah, you do.
So don't.
Yes, you do know what you're signing up for.
She do. Just like.
She know what's up.
And now she should definitely. Okay, you
And it
got
could be.
Jocelyn telling you something. You have a girl that's pregnant. Now we need to sit back and next
I
week
just
we
look
need
at
to
it
figure out
like
what you
like
gonna
how you
do.
said she's an older woman. It's like, okay,
And maybe she
I-
can coach him.
it's like, okay, I know this guy. I know this guy, and it's like, okay, I just.
Good morning.
She was gonna play with her.
I got this steady person. Yes, he's not gonna play with him.
Good morning,
Mild
Katina.
experience.
Yeah.
He's not gonna play with him,
Maybe
but
she
he's still
can
gonna.
coach. Maybe she can coach him.
But it's like he traveled. He's not gonna be with
I
him
don't
24
know.
hours.
She could be his healing water.
I don't know about Stevie J. Now you know who was for somebody healing waters? No lie. I like the couple.
Who?
Birdman and
Oh, yeah.
I like the couple.
Yeah.
I like the couple, y'all.
No.
I like the couple.
I
like the couple.
I'm a big Tony fan, but when she got with
Bird.
She got with Birdman, but look what she got with Birdman. Look what he did though. He's a different person.
That's healing waters right there.
And personally, I know.
man.
Personally, I'm
That's
telling you.
because
Tony not
he
gonna
probably
play.
you probably looking like she need to be with me, not Bird.
That's just like when Whitney Houston got with Bobby. We was like,
I tried not to judge, but I saw the picture of them yesterday, and I was like, oh look, she
Why
just
she
looks
can't
so.
look Bird?
No, she just looks so
Birdman.
innocent next
Yeah.
to Birdman, like she wouldn't even like him.
hey, it's like
That's not her
she
lane.
healed.
Yeah.
But it's a
Birdman
balance.
healed.
It's a balance though.
No, he been up in a ratchet way. He needs
In a ratchet way?
yeah. He needs to become
I like
himself
him as a
in a
couple.
professional
I
way.
like them as a couple.
They like that red.
She need to get rid of all them tattoos in this face. She gonna level up.
You know what though?
You see, he got rid of his grill and all of that. He got
Well,
his
he had
nice
to.
little veneers and
He had
stuff.
But she
groomed him.
she probably like a little roughness though.
Where it is.
She do like
Y'all
rough.
Yeah,
looking
she
like-
had to. She went to
You know
Bird.
they
did
say,
win. She
yeah,
did
like rough.
yeah.
She did what?
It balances
She
out.
stuttering. You know you stutter.
Meanwhile, her sister that got with Vince and he done messed up all of.
I know. This, oh my gosh. But I don't know. I think I kind of saw that in the beginning with when they had the TV show. The way Vince would kind of talk to her, it wasn't her love language.
There you go.
I can see it like that. Because some people may be able to mesh with Vince and that's fine, but the way she was, it was like, right. It was more business than anything. Because when she was like, love me, she was like, you know, like so nonchalant.
Right.
So that means he didn't know her love language. I felt like
It seemed like she was always trying. She was
always trying to love him.
Yeah.
Always trying for him to get to be interested in her. I feel like she was too beautiful for that.
I was trying to go back to Monroe's comment. Like he had chimed in on like as far as
Yeah, I saw
it. He said like if y'all break up, you know.
Good morning, O'Nay.
Pack your bags.
Listen, who did Ronnie Rogers play? I swear I thought that lady was Tiffany. Ah! Somebody thought you was Tiffany Haddish.
I love Tiffany.
Me too. I love Tiffany.
Oh,
Tiffany don't want to see me.
What's
said,
up,
who
Anthony?
Who did you play in Black Panther?
I was Border Tribe soldier. Border Tribe.
He was one of the soldiers.
One of the soldiers.
Okay, I mean, cause I know I recognize you. I'm like, okay, so who is this? Wilson Hand?
Huh?
Wilson Hand. He actually. Who did you play?
I mean,
Oh.
I had experience with
It was a tribe that was in the mountains.
It was a full of just energy. Oh my
a lot of
goodness.
energy.
Wow.
Just seeing all the brothers
That's
with
what
the
I'm
energy.
saying.
And I don't make it no better because I'm silly. It's like a, you know, it's like an all we on set.
Especially Michael B. Jordan.
Talking smack.
Right.
In Atlanta, doing a couple of gigs.
For real.
A friend of mine. I reached out to a friend of mine who used to play in the WNBA, so I wanted to catch up with him. Just like, hey.
We gonna get in his
Hey, we
business
shooting.
next.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Going on, people. Come on.
Oh, so I am originally from Algiers. I went to Car.
When any woman mentioned car, you know, I went to a fairly classy kind of thuggish school.
That's who you went to.
Walker was not a classy thuggish school. Walker was straight thuggish.
We had a balance. We had a balance. We was in the middle. Now, if you say Landry, you thugged
Okay,
out.
Landry, yeah. You thugged out. Yes, Walker was the middle.
It's like
Carl was
it's like Carl. It's like I want to go to Carl. I want somebody from Carl. I want one of those. I want one.
That's funny.
That's
We just were talking about that the other day. Me and a guy, he was like, man, look, he said back in the day, I used to think y'all was prize commodity at
You know what
Carl.
I'm saying?
He was like, I used to think y'all was
Chandelier. For real, all the women I know that
I
went to
think
Carl.
that's because it's a magnet school
All
and
the
all
women-
of us was
All the women that went to Carl
had a little intellect. So I think that's what
was
shined.
good looking and they had a body and they was smart. For the men, they was just good looking. Right.
Our men were smart too. Don't play with us.
Hey,
We have been good in sports.
Hey,
and
Trish.
But yeah, that's basically it.
Trish, for some reason I felt like I saw a notification from you, but I don't know where it
You know,
went.
Smokey, you know all
Text me your number. What's up, Ive? Thank you, Trish.
I'm known for starting one of the biggest fights with Walker versus basketball.
You started the fight.
Well, I ain't started.
The big one?
The big one in Walker Gym. You remember that one?
Yes.
That was me and
Are you serious?
with the Lando, Red,
Yes.
pretty boy. Yeah. He started it. He started it.
Came from a long way.
She said you came from a long way.
No, if y'all would have knew this fight, this was a huge fight, like a huge fight.
We rivalries.
Carr and Walker, like a huge basketball. And for him to know that he started it, my gosh, wow.
This, you know, rivalry school, rivalry game. He started the way from what? Football season. Football season. Kicked one out running back in his face. His jaw was damn near over there. So basketball season came. He hit me.
And you wasn't taking it.
I looked at the ref did this. So I took matters to my own hands. So that's how that fight really happened. You know, it happened so fast.
Yeah,
So fast.
yeah.
People see me.
No, it did happen.
People see me, they be like, you started that? Man, look, let that go.
Yes.
I'm past that. I'm past that.
Okay, I'm past it too. Since you passed it. Since you passed it.
You got it about locked down for the radio personality.
Yeah.
100 billion.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, hey.
I'm gonna fade out after this song. Because I know this topic gonna be long. I gotta get it out.
Very interesting. This the one that we got to short the
I don't fight no more. I don't fight no more. No more. I
They're
used to.
not fight. They scratch you up. That's your career. They can't
That's
even.
how I got this.
Oh, Lord.
College, fighting.
I can see I'm trying to get into the business.
You can get into it. That's way back in college. Left that right where it was at.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Giving me the side eye. I'm all in up front.
We are back live in the studio. It's GMTRadio.com, the Morning Tea Radio Show, where we are here every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. If you are just now tuning in, we have the Ghost, who is in the studio, Lady D, Ronnie, Ryu, Rogers, in the building this morning, and Miss Brittney. who everybody thinks Tiffany Haddish on my live.
That must mean I'm funny.
Yeah, you are
That
funny.
mean you funny, you look good, and you're energetic, so that's a good thing.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the Morning Tea Radio Show about to be a dating show in a minute.
Yes, he put it down.
So we are live in the studio this morning, and we have a wonderful, well, I don't know if it's wonderful because it may end up getting a little mad, hot, scorching topic.
That's all right with me. That's all right.
It's all right. Oh yeah, because I got a lot of questions for you on your comment. The Morning Tea topic today is the pros and cons of a break within a relationship. Is it possible? So we're gonna get into that segment in a little bit. But before we get into the segment, I want to get into Ronnie's business this morning. So seriously, I'm not gonna get into your business.
The way she said it is just hilarious. I'm gonna get business.
I'm harsh.
So you're parched now, huh? Sip some tea. So Ronnie is a New Orleans native. He's a professional model, is a fitness coach, and he's also acted in the historical movie Black Panther. I think that's how I added you on Facebook.
Everybody, they almost see me. They just be like, Wakanda for life.
But that's good though. That's good. So first I want to talk about what brought you to Houston. What brought you to Houston?
Well, living in New Orleans 5 years from my adult life, raising my baby girl, which is 12 now.
Wow.
Which is 12 now.
Wow.
Real smart, funny, beautiful, just like her mom.
Okay. Shout out to that comment.
Hey,
They don't say that no more. Right.
I speak highly of my kids' mom. I keep that in private because that's sacred moments.
Right.
But if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be for me doing what I gotta do.
Wow.
Not just for me, but for them.
That's awesome.
In New Orleans, 5 years of my adult life, and I'm in New Orleans, but I'm not New Orleans. So mentally, I'm really not there, but I'm there. But just looking, visioning, and I'm just like, hey, I gotta go.
Right.
I'm telling my daughter the same thing. Look around, and she's young. As we driving around and picking her up from school, just look around, see what's here. I'm born and raised there.
Right.
See what's here. I love New Orleans, Dad. I love it too, but this is not the place.
Right.
If you really want to do something with yourself.
Right.
So she wound up going to live with her mom and dad. So I was just like, it's time for me to go.
Okay.
So once I left, everything really just started popping off. I got back into personal training because I was working job after job after job in New Orleans, offshore jobs.
Okay.
Just struggling with the job market. So once I got back to Houston, I got back started with personal training.
Okay.
People knew me. Back when I was here before 2009/2010, I was working for LA Fitness.
Okay.
And I was one of the top trainers.
Wow.
Top trainers. So it was real big. We won the Super Bowl that year, New Orleans.
Wow. Shout out to the New Orleans Saints.
It was real big. So got back into personal training. Of course, I'm bouncing from gym to gym because things was going wrong. So it just hit me.
Right.
I got enough experience with the fitness industry, so I went independent. Just out the blue. I like, what? I got enough experience. I looked at my last check, which was $354.
Wow.
So a lot of people that think in personal trainers make a lot of money in the gym. It all depends. It all depends how many clients you have.
Right.
And yes, you can make a lot of money, but I was just done. It went to I don't like my job.
Yeah.
So I hate my job.
Yeah.
Where I was at. So I just took a leap of faith and just went independent. So in the midst of that, and getting my body right, I did a show. I did a fitness show, bodybuilding show. Came in fourth place in this big time show. So I met a lot of people there. And the promoter came and met me personally after that show.
Okay.
So a lot of people was like, who is this guy that just came out of nowhere in this big time Dallas show that just shined?
Right.
So after that, everything just started going.
Have
you ever thought about modeling?
All the trainers end up being models. All of them end up being models.
I see that.
They have the the body for it.
Well, a lot of people have the body, but a lot of people don't have the mental. mental.
Right,
The
right.
mental. I mean, modeling is just, to me, is more than just a craft. It's bigger than you.
Really?
It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you.
Explain that to us. Explain
Well,
it to me.
a lot of people I have met, it's different from a selfie.
Right.
Once that camera get in your face, it's like, some people get uncomfortable. They be trying too hard.
True.
Trying too hard. So, but me, I'm just coming in. Hey, camera. It's just smooth.
Right.
I don't know what goes on when that camera hit, but it's just smooth. And you have a lot of photographers tell you that, hey, you're a natural.
Right.
A lot of people are trying, and you take good directions. Some people are, they try too hard.
Right.
Me, I just go to a different space, and it just come out natural.
Speaking of space, I had the opportunity to see one of your shots from Essence Festival.
Uh-oh.
I was like, so who explain to us how this shot came about. Was it something that they actually took while you were at Essence, or was it a picture that you had to send them?
I'm gonna say before. I'm gonna say they saw a lot of things.
Okay, but let me get the title of it. It was Firemen at Essence in 2018.
Oh, Lord.
Firemen.
Oh, you talk about that? Eventually, I'm working for the Uncle Jimmy's beard product.
Oh, okay.
They hit me up, was like, hey, would you mind, come and work for us, Jonah? I was like, hell yeah. I love y'all product.
Right.
It won't be nothing. And plus, it's a dream come true to go home and do work at home.
Yeah. It was a nice shot.
So I'm on the street handing out flyers as a hustler. Hey, come to this party.
Okay.
You gonna be at the party? I'm at the party. Come.
That's what they was asking. You gonna be at the party?
Hey, cause they're looking. Some people just stare.
Right.
Or
they don't know what to say.
Take a double look, and it's like, I want to say something, but I'm not about to say it.
Right.
And me, being the person I am, you better say it. You better say it. You got one life to live.
Right.
You better say it.
Right.
You better say it. You better.
That
That's
is
what
true.
you got to say.
Right.
So, a photographer just stepped up to me and was like, hey, you mind if I take a picture?
Okay.
I'm like, sure. And I just posted up. Bam, there you go.
Right.
Just
Wow.
like that.
Wow. And I didn't know when I saw it. I said, now did he take this picture? Because it's a really good picture. I mean, it's a professional picture. It's not one that you look like somebody just took with their cell phone. It's a professional picture. So I was like, they just chose him on the street to take this picture.
Just like that.
Probably
Wow.
Just like
Wow.
that. Just like that.
So let's talk about Black Panther, because it's a historical movie. I'm sure everybody. I need an autograph before you leave, because that's history. That's history. So tell us about that. How did you get involved with Black Panther? Not only that, how was the experience during the process and then after, when it was like the whole world was on a Black Panther drive? How was that?
Well, honestly, it really just fell in my lap. Like,
Really?
Out of the grace of God and a homegirl of mine, that really looked out for me.
Okay.
I was already in Atlanta. I go to Atlanta a lot to do a lot of work. So I'm in Atlanta doing a event, the 20th Bearded Models.
Okay.
And so, it's a real good event. There's a lot of men that have beards.
I saw that.
Beard is the trend.
I
Beard
saw
is the
that,
trend.
yeah.
So,
Definitely.
so I'm around a lot of these good brothers, and we bros.
Right.
We clowning, having a good time.
Right.
Doing the photo shoot / commercial shoot for this event that we so excited about to give to the ladies.
Right. I remember the picture.
So I hit my homegirl up. I had a little downtime. So I was like, hey, I'm in town. Let's get together, because I haven't saw her in a while. She used to play for the WNBA.
Okay.
So she was like, hey, you in Atlanta? I was like, yes. Let's hook up. What's up? She was like, well, they reshooting for the Black Panther movie, and they're looking for athletic men, and you would be a good fit. So I was like, okay, see what you can do. But she was like, I'm around a couple of execs, so I don't know. I said, hey, see what you can do. I'm not tripping.
Right.
That's us New Orleans people say, I'm not tripping. So if it work out, it work out. It don't, it don't.
Right.
So she was like, all right, give me a second.
Okay.
So I'm asking on phone call, and I don't like to wait. I don't.
Right.
So I can't move. So I'm at the crib chilling in Atlanta, like I'm ready to go.
Right.
The phone call taking long. It ain't number 5 minutes, so maybe like 30 minutes went by phone. Address. Go get your fitted.
Wow.
You gotta say nothing, I'm on my way.
Right,
Just
right,
like that.
right.
So did that before you know it. I did my paperwork before you know it. It was like, hey, we'll see you on set Monday.
Wow. So how long did you plan to stay in Atlanta?
Honestly, I got there like on a Thursday, and I leave Saturday.
Okay.
You know, because I gotta move.
Right,
I
right.
gotta get back here because I got things to do
Yeah,
in Houston.
yeah.
So, but once that phone call came, of course, you know, I pushed my flight back.
Right. Of course you did.
Yeah, nothing to do no more.
I pushed it back, so I was out there a good 2 weeks. You know,
Wow.
you know,
So what was your role with your character?
and Border Tribe soldier, you know, which is real awesome. Pretty much Black Panther soldiers at
Right.
Wakanda.
Right. Wow. That had to be a major
I know
experience.
that was
It
very random.
was. And I like it's real different than doing actual, you know, modeling
Right,
shoots.
right.
So behind the set of an actual movie,
Yeah.
that's a real big experience. So I would advise any model that's interested in acting, get into it.
Right.
Get into it.
So, and it took two weeks to film.
It actually took a week, but I was there 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
It actually took a week.
Okay.
Yeah, we knocked it out.
Right.
We knocked it out. So
Give us your experience on going to watch it for the first time. Did y'all have your own premiere, or did you went solo to watch it?
I went on a date to watch.
Oh, wow.
I did. That's what the fellas were talking about. We was on set. As soon as we
Right.
got our break, we're like, you know what, dog? All of us gonna be at the movie theater watching. I was like, I know, right? That's gonna be awesome. Ain't nobody gonna know who I am. Right. So yeah, as soon as the movie hit, yeah, I went and saw it probably like the second night. I ain't going on premiere night, but. And I had the pictures, I had the credentials. They were real strict on us.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
Right.
I don't blame them. So as soon as the movie dropped, you know, I put the pictures out to let everybody
Right.
know, hey, check it out. I'm in the movie. Really? Yeah, I can't make this up.
Let me know what your baby. I am so interested. How did she feel about you being in the movie?
Oh, man. Honestly, I have 4 kids.
Okay.
4 kids. A lot of people wouldn't believe me because they look at me like, yes. I got started early just like anybody else. I
Right.
wouldn't regret it. I wouldn't regret it if I could do it again. I would. But all my kids, when I told them I was in the movie and showed them the pictures, especially my baby girl, they was happy. They was excited.
I
Wow.
bet.
Wow, that what you like? Yeah, that's why Daddy be so busy. So
Yeah.
when y'all spending time with me, I'm in the movie theater with y'all, and I'm asleep. That's the reason why. I can't stay woke in the movie theater with my kids, y'all. Just admit it.
Well, we definitely. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you for so many reasons of taking the initiative to know that you wanted to do better by leaving your own hometown. That's major. That is major to be able to do that.
It's a battle because I talk about it not with just people from New Orleans, but you know you have that everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Houston, you have that in Cali, New York.
Absolutely.
You have a lot of people they are afraid to step out.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned at an early age, just being born and raised in New Orleans. The list goes on. Master
Yeah.
P, Cash
Yeah.
Money,
Mhm.
you know, Mystical.
Right.
You know, these guys started off local,
Yeah.
but before you know it,
They were in California.
right,
They
Right.
they
Right.
left. They
Right.
left.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
So
Yeah.
when I'm talking to a lot of people from New Orleans, even to this day, they're like, you know, so what I need to do, what you need to do is open your mind
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
get out this city
Yeah.
if you're really trying to make
Right.
it. There's nothing wrong with sitting in here, but
Right.
what are you doing?
Right.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Right.
What are your plans? What are your goals?
Yeah.
Do you want to be here all your life? You can do it. You can do it, but you have to travel.
Yeah.
You have to travel.
You have to.
But,
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
but thank God we have social media for the platform.
Yeah.
You can use your platform
Right.
for anything that you want, and you can become hot just like that.
Right.
But then again, you still got to travel.
Yeah. Not only that, but not only you're an example. You're a living example and you set the tone for your children by explaining to her to want something different. And I have, you know, a lot of my family is still there too, and I want them to see stuff. Like, I want them to lead and see stuff. Yes, and it's okay to love it, to nurture, to the core of your soul.
Right.
But when you want to expand and enlarge your territory, you have to see something different. So I appreciate you for coming in this week. We scheduled this interview about 2 months ago, but I got ill.
Yeah, she got sick. She got really sick.
So I'm appreciative of him reaching back out to me and you being here, being a part of a historical movie and sharing all of your. I didn't get too much into your business. But we gonna find out how he feel on this morning tea topic. So thank you so much. Y'all make sure that you share this live. Also, give out your social information for those who want fitness training or anything that you have going on to make sure that they follow up with you.
Oh, well, you can definitely reach me on Instagram at Total Eclipse 7. Fitness, you know, booking deals, hosting, modeling, acting. You can definitely reach me on Instagram at Total Eclipse 7. Also, Facebook at Ronnie Rogers. Twitter, Total Eclipse has 7.
And when y'all see them, make sure everybody say Wakanda forever.
They be all in Walmart. You, Wakanda for life. Can I just leave?
Oh my God.
Get out of here. Y'all make
That's
me see.
okay. Look, you done made your mark now. That's it.
I want to say I've been made my mark. If they
No,
don't-
I'm just saying for
If they don't
people.
say that, if they don't say that, they be like, R. Kelly. I'll be like, oh.
Oh yeah, you do look like R. Kelly. I don't know if that's a good Right.
Hey, I'm used to it.
You do kind of look. Oh, you got some shades on.
You do wear a lot of shades.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. So yeah, we're gonna get into this tea cake gossip real quick, and then we come back, we're gonna get into the morning tea topic. The morning tea topic is the pros and cons of a break within a relationship. Is it possible? So y'all make sure if you want to get in on the conversation, give us a call, 832-220-3383, if you want to give us your experience or just your opinion on the topic. We'll be right back after tea cake.
Good morning. It's time for Tea Cakes Gossip, and I have
What I got over here, Bracy?
These are like
juicy and
just people
funny
like
gossip for you.
Good
all.
morning. Good morning.
Eric.
Good morning, Eric.
Here you go.
Cecil.
So, in Memphis,
Good morning,
Tennessee,
y'all.
there's a young man who stole his date's car
Oh yeah,
to
the
go
dog the
out
other day.
on another
He's all
date.
over the meetings.
He
Yes,
stole the
sir.
car to
Oh
go out
yes,
on another
stole
day.
the
So
call.
he, out of the blue, contacted
That
a
sounds
young
like
lady who he knew from high school
So
and asked her
stupid.
out on a date, and she agreed. So they went out. Well, he met her at her home, but he got dropped off. He didn't come in his vehicle, so he got dropped off or something, and they proceeded to go out in her car. All right, they
I can't
stopped
even see.
at
That's why I need glasses.
a gas station.
Good morning.
Okay.
I need to go get
The
some.
guy asked her, could she go inside of the gas station and purchase him a cigar while he pumped the gas? And she said, okay.
This one right
And when
here.
she came back out, the car was gone. Afterwards, she called her mother to pick her up from that gas station, and her mom, proceeds to pick her up. And she gets a mysterious text message from her god sister stating that this young man had
It do look
asked her
like R.
out
Kelly,
on a
though.
date.
Alright, so check this out. I told my
No,
Uber driver this last Saturday.
And the two women started plotting,
R. Kelly.
and she agreed to go out with him so that she can, her god sister could get her car.
Reverse that.
They proceed
LeBron
to go
James.
LeBron.
to-
I told my Uber driver that. Uber driver Saturday, he looked just like Neil.
She
Just like me, he looked just like Neil.
You look
So when I
just
got the Uber, I was like,
LeBron
there you
James.
go. Neil, you're not about to roll up on me like that. Just start
Like R.
laughing.
Kelly and Brian
That's
Brown.
what he said. He
they
said,
show up.
say anybody,
Like he
I
did
don't
a
wanna
magic
offend
trick.
He
if
was-
anybody ever tell you like R. Kelly, I said, that's been my story of my life. I said, but pull over.
This was not his first arrest.
Oh yeah.
She doing it.
And
I used to
they
get a
tell
lot
me,
of. Oh, you look look like
O'Neal.
yes.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Shiny O'Neal. I can
And then
definitely
she
see that.
look okay.
Let's see.
Look like the other day.
Okay, my lookalikes are. Oh, I have a couple, but I don't understand how all of them are mesh, y'all. So Layla Ali is one.
I can
Oh
definitely
yeah.
see that.
Yes.
Angela Simmons is another one.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union is one.
Oh,
And
Gary.
a lot of white Asian people tell me I look like Gabrielle Union.
I feel bad. I had like a body or something like
Dang,
Tyson
I
Cup.
can't believe you
Oh,
switched
man.
that
Oh,
hair
and then that
around.
picked up again.
Spanish girl. They were telling me that too. I think because I think it's a mixture of the way I look maybe and the way I talk. And the way I, like I think that's why they get headish.
I could definitely see Layla Ali.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Don't hurt me.
But yeah.
Dang, you do look like LeBron like that.
Let me see. You got some lookalikes over here?
I guess we just, it's a Louisiana.
It's a Louisiana.
Yeah, it's a Louisiana thing.
I'm able to see you I'm cool with everybody.
No, I'm saying with the lookalike.
With the lookalike?
Yes.
We are back live in the studio at gmtradio.com. This is the Morning Tea Radio Show, and we are here every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. If you are just tuning in, make sure that you share the information from the show today, because it's definitely going to be one that others need to listen or see on the lives, on the social media live. So today's Morning Tea topic is the pros and cons of a break within a relationship. Is it possible? If you decide that you and your significant other are having some issues and we want to take a break, one party wants to take a break. One of the couple says, I think that we need to spend some time apart. I think we should spend some time apart. And then maybe we can rekindle this thing after we've had some time to ourselves. Is this possible? So Miss Tiffany Haddish lookalike, Brittney got her arms folded and she is waiting to respond to the topic. How you feel about that,
I
Brittney?
do not think that is possible. I think that when you break it, you break it. You go head on, you move around, you find somebody for you. That person is not meant for you if you have to take a break from them.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that there's many of marriages and things, they stay together forever. They go through millions of things.
Yes.
They don't take a break.
Right.
No, if you have to take a break from someone, that means that you don't need to be with them. And the only reason why you want them after you break up from them is usually because they're more appealing to you because you haven't been around them for a long time.
That's
So
a nugget.
that's
Right.
no, that I don't think that breaks are possible. Especially, if the break is mutual between you two, maybe there's a special circumstance that maybe we can take a break. But especially if it's one party and the other party doesn't feel like y'all supposed to be broken up, no, that's one-sided.
Right,
And relationships aren't one-sided.
Right. So what's up, Ronnie? Tell us how you feel, because you said it was possible.
It is
So,
possible.
okay.
It is. It is. A breakup, I want to say, if anybody's in a long-term relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody says. You go through breakups.
Right.
Right, if it's just for 4 hours. You go through breakups. I done been through it. I haven't been in many relationships, but I can tell you one thing.
Right.
Break up, you just go at each other. I hate you. Well, I'm out. You get the keys and you out.
Right.
We broke up. Cool.
Right.
You hit the fellas up, man. We about to get it tonight. We about to get it.
Is that really how
Fine
it
off.
goes?
We're going to get it all week. All week. We're broken up about 48 hours.
Yeah.
And it's possible. But, you get back together.
So okay, how you feel, Lady D? Before I ask questions.
You know the song "Break Up to Make Up," but
That's what I'm talking about.
break up to make up. But I do say that I agree that there's some things you might need to take a break from in the relationship. It can be stressful. You need to get your mind together. You need to get your heart together. You need to maybe a job came up, a career. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to find you. Because just because you're in love or in a relationship, sometimes you can lose yourself. And
True.
you can just pull away and say, let me just, and it could be 1 week, it could be 3 days, but because you want to mature in the process. But you're not breaking up to be with someone else. You're just breaking up to find where you need to be.
Right.
You know, so the relationship can be
That's
authentic.
true.
What's up, Ghost?
Okay, I agree with Brittney. Like I said, usually if it's something that's one-sided, obviously they feel that there's such a strain on a relationship that I need to be able to pull away from you. 'Cause a lot of times, you know, when in a long-term relationship, like I call it being in the ether. Like, so if you're in something and it's like you like conducive to that environment, and it's like hard to really see what everyone else is seeing because you're a part of it, you're emotionally tied to it or whatever. So it's just like, if you get to the point to where like, look, I need to step back and see this from a different vantage point, then something has really gone on that you just really are contemplating about making a change for. And if you get to that point to where you have to take a break, like Brittney said, that may not be the right person for you.
Right. So okay. So everybody knows that when you take a break within a relationship, then you put yourself in a situation to you can do things because you're acting single. B, you may not get back together after this break within the relationship. And C, what void are you gonna feel in the meantime of this break within the relationship? So what happens is, and we don't have these conversations. We just need a break. That's all we want to say. We just need a break.
That's fine.
We see this one over here.
That's fine.
we need a break, and we don't have the conversation. So what happens in the midst of all of this stuff that didn't happen within that conversation, you have a huge mess by the time you try to realize, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get back together. You already, if you get to the point to where you want to separate, mentally you already out of there. Even separation. When you're married and you decide, let's separate. Let's figure out if we're going to get back together for real. Let's see if we can, I'm tired. I'm tired of thinking about it. So we're going to, in between that time, and let's keep it real, being transparent. In between that time, it's like Ronnie said, bruh.
I
got a week. We got a week. We broke up for a week.
That's not. I feel like that's one of the only. I feel like that's one of the reasons why men like to separate from women when they're in relationships. Like if you teeter-tottering back and forth with me and you going, because I've been in a relationship where I was teeter-tottering back and forth. So it's like when you teeter-tottering, you have a little space in the alleyway to go do your business, go do what you gotta do, and then you coming back. And it's like
everybody.
It don't necessarily be that. So really think about it. I'm only speaking for my situation because I know a lot of men. We don't do arguments. We don't do that. Right. Me, I'll give you an argument real quick, because I feel like it is important, it's valid. So we're gonna argue. You want to argue, we're gonna argue, but we don't start arguments. So in a relationship, you do need your breaks. You do. Everybody needs their me time at some point, but if it gets to that point of we need a break, something really is going on in that relationship.
That means y'all not supposed to be there.
I don't necessarily mean that. Not necessarily. One thing about love is tricky. Love is real tricky. It is. So one thing about love, yes, you will break up, but you will get back together if you really love each other.
Yes.
But this is the thing.
Yes.
A break is a break. That means communication stop.
Oh, we still communicate.
See, that's mixed signals right there. What you need a break? Why do you need a break if we gonna still act like we together?
And also, if you're a woman, men are different. Men, except for the exception of this one over here, men are different. So they can break away and they can, go do them, go get themselves together, whatever. But if you tell a woman, hey, I want to take a break, but maybe we may come back. Right. Don't tell a woman you may do something, because then she's holding you to expectations. Okay, well this may work out or this may not. A lot of people get anxious or get anxiety because they don't know what the future is going to hold for them with the person. So you're kind of putting them in a torture space. Mm-hmm. You're putting them in a space where it's like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know. Because women are very emotional. So you're teeter-tottering. You're tugging with their emotions then.
Yeah.
So then that becomes. I understand.
You didn't already called your boys up talking about
yes, exactly. You already called your boys.
I know one thing though. We getting back together.
See?
we
But
just-
let me tell you.
That is something.
But
I feel like that
that'll-
is I feel like that is manipulative ways. I feel like that's manipulative, and I feel like that's you don't know how to put your toes down and keep your toes 10 toes. We was down that road.
What about
You know what I'm saying? Like
Beyonce?
Beyonce, you know Jay-Z. They have they.
Well,
Well, curl them and plan them. You know what I'm saying? Curl them and plan them. Because you shouldn't be easily wavered if the person is meant for you and that's the love of your life. You should not be easily wavered. Yes, you should go and get you a breeze and go take you a ride and maybe take you a weekend by yourself to get yourself together. But as far as you moving and teetering and tottering and doing all that, I don't feel like that person is not
That don't
for you.
necessarily mean just because the couple is on a break that the man is doing anything. Nah, I'm a firm believer of.
No,
I don't see in both sides that the women do their thing and men do their thing.
But let me tell you that. Go ahead, read
Not
those two
everybody.
comments.
Not everybody.
Okay, we have two comments from the listeners. Monroe McLean says, "Ain't no reason to take a break. Break up and just go your separate ways. A break means someone is not happy." And then he says, if it didn't work before, the break isn't going to work after the break.
Wow.
Same hurt will be there.
Right.
The same hurt will.
And this is the thing. I've seen. I've experienced it myself. Okay.
We all do.
I've experienced to where, and I was married. Okay. So mentally.
I never was married.
Mentally, I needed a break. Mentally, and I was exactly what you said. I lost myself, and I needed a break. Mentally, it was: should I stay? Should I go? Should I make this final, or should I try to work it out? After trying to work it out for so long, so mentally, I needed a break. But here was the thing: I shouldn't have never took that break. Because if I would have never once I took that break and found myself, I was never the same woman again.
You was not trying to go back.
That's good though, because that's what you needed. You needed that to establish who you are. But what we're saying, it can go either way. Some people, I believe, if you're meant to be together, you're gonna be together. I don't care if you move on the other side of the country. Something's going to bring y'all back together to help you become established. I just believe that. And I think a break is not always about being with someone else. It's just about freeing yourself.
Yes.
And getting the old so y'all can reestablish something new.
See, but no, you
I'm this new generation. We breaking up. We in love and happiness.
You shouldn't have to rekindle the flame by leaving it to miss it. Like you shouldn't.
And
you
it's
shouldn't
too much
have to-
it's too much in between. By the time
Too
you
much
it's
third
too
party
much.
stuff. All
Because
that.
you get to a point to where mentally you okay, y'all not together during that time. Even if you have that conversation and say we're gonna take a break, but we're not gonna deal with nobody else, we're gonna such and such. In that time, there's a void. There's a void that was missing. And because all of the things that happen within your relationship, you're looking for, if that boy's come and stand you in your face and give you enough compliments or whatever the case may be, your mind emotionally, you gonna waver. That's just natural.
You know, he said
That's
new
so
generation,
natural.
but I want to have a question. When the older generation, and I've seen this, okay, y'all stay married, but he's in one room, you in another room, and you unhappy, and then you have the wife that say, I never did get a chance to find myself and do what I wanted to do and really have my career, and so now you're in this miserable marriage, but you still married.
But that's a choice. You got to make a
That
choice
is
to
a
let's
choice.
just move
Maybe
on.
they would have had the break, and then she could have advanced. Or he
No,
coulda
because that man
advanced.
is not that man is not for her.
That
That man is not for her. That man is for
Okay,
someone else.
We disagree. We can agree to disagree.
we
We agree to
Yeah,
disagree.
because at the end of the day, he's still the same. It's still the
I
same
love you.
situation.
I know.
And some people may say, "I'm going to let's separate so you can know what you missing when I'm gone." That's one.
But y'all just
That's
basing it on
I like
emotions.
this. I like
But
this.
y'all not basing it on every part of life.
I am basing it on every part. Like that's why I said what I said. I didn't say it based off my emotions. I said it based off of. First of all, I said it based off of experience, and second of all, I did say it based off of off of everything, because like Meka said, you have a lot of things that come in between. Not just other people. You have careers. You have things. You have a lot of things that person is not a part of.
Yeah.
So when you come back to the scene,
they don't know you.
Sometimes they don't know you. You look like you look like you glowing.
And I'm gonna
why
tell you
in the
what
world
he
do they
said.
have? Why in the world do they
I
have?
like when she glow.
Why in the world do they have the why do they have the privilege to come to you when you're glowing now?
Right. And I tell you, he
I need to talk to the person that broke your heart.
He said to me, this new person, I don't know if I like this new person because you know, now you starting to tell me no about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself. And then I thought,
now that means he wasn't for you.
yeah, well,
You can tell me no.
I gotta know
Because you was adapted, you had to adapt to just what he perceived he wanted. Now you found out exactly what you wanted. And if that person is for you, they can go with what you want as well. You know, it blends.
right.
Generally, what happens is, like Meka touches on it a lot. Like, say for instance, we meet somebody, we vibing with them, the chemistry is good. A lot of times we make the mistake of putting a representative in the mix.
Yes.
So like it's like you put what you know a person is going to acclimate to.
Right.
And so it's like when the smoke clears, and it's like we're in a committed relationship, or you got the keys to my house or whatever. Now I can walk around, you know, and you know, be myself.
Right. Right.
Or whatever. It's like, damn, I don't know if I'm that comfortable with this person.
Right.
I'm used to that person that's all made up and glamorous when we go out on a date. But now she wake up with a scarf on her head, or she's, you know, sniffling or whatever. That's the real deal. That's a real.
Yeah, she using a bad.
That's,
now you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's that long term stuff.
Right.
So if you're not designed for that, then that's what happens in a relationship.
Right.
So
if you're not strong enough, you're weak during those moments. You're vulnerable during those moments sometimes. So I have a question. So is there a discussion that we have if we're going to decide to take this break? Is there a discussion of us seeing other people during the break?
Well, normally how it goes, for what I know, you just take a break. It really don't be no discussion. It's just a break.
Right. That's usually what happens, right?
But if you are mature to have a conversation and we're like, we're going to do this break, and this what it's going to be, it all depends on the agreement. I'm going to say invisible ink contract. So it all depends on the agreement.
So you still intimate, you still, you know, if I want to go to dinner, I'm still going to call him to take me to dinner.
Right.
That's not a break.
That's not a break.
That is not a break.
But you have people that do it. Everybody's relationships are different. You know, you got to understand, you know, this world is so big.
Yeah.
And you're going to go through any kind of problem / situations in a relationship / marriage. So, you know, everybody's different. Everybody. But, you know, for as me, you know, I like the fellas said, you know, all my fellas, we pretty much the same. You know, we joke, we clown, but we make sense when we talk.
Right.
But, you know, the way I put it, you know, a hall pass, you don't want to give me a hall pass. You don't.
Who gives a hall passes?
Women do.
And we can talk about it when we come back. Like, so Ronnie says, what happens when someone gets pregnant?
Right.
During that.
See, that's the discussion.
That's the middle thing. That's the middle thing
because them two individuals didn't talk.
Right.
They just broke up.
That's the invisible ink.
Right.
Okay.
They just broke
I don't
up.
think
So
even if they did.
it happens.
It happens. It's life.
It happens all
If you're laying down with
time.
someone, you have a possibility of getting an STD, or you have a possibility of getting pregnant. If you don't know that person like that, or you just met that person or whatever, you don't know that person if you're not strapping up, if doing whatever, and y'all getting comfortable too quick, and then you're not strapping up or whatever, then you wind up pregnant. Now you gotta explain this to this. You gotta explain this to this person that you've been with for up 10 years,
right.
How this happened when you was with somebody for 3 months in a situationship,
right?
And it just makes it work. Now you really not gonna be with that person.
So like, do we set a time frame? And I'm not saying because I'm not doing it, but do we set a time frame?
You better set a time frame with me. You better.
Why do you keep Ronnie? Why do you keep saying this? What is the you better not give me a home pass, or you better give me a time thing? You trying to say you trying to say you got a time ticker on yourself and somebody else gonna come
Yes,
get
I do.
you?
Put it like
Well,
this.
then don't take a break.
If you don't hit me up like my bank card within 7 days,
These men these days is
it might be over.
Wow.
I'm fairly old school with these new school ways. So,
We gonna
everything makes sense to me. I agree with a break, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna build out.
So y'all gonna have y'all gonna have a conversation to where during this break it's gonna be do's and don'ts.
It's gonna be put it like this. I am fair. You want to start your relationship off as a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm real big on friends.
Right.
Friends before anything, because at the end of the day, I need these friendship. I need you to be my woman, and also I need for you to be the mother of the house. So, but everything's gonna come down to that friendship. So if we have a break and we talk, it's like, hey, I know you might be tired of me, but we got our break. So I'm not worried about what you do. All I can say is be careful if you go that route.
So there's gonna be a communication. So will you go out? Will you go out on a date with someone else or whatever during this break as a friend?
9 times out of 10, it won't happen. Because I'm just chilling. I'm busy with me, beside my kids, and spending time with my partners.
See?
So, but
can you have a
basically man cave, I'm really gonna chill.
I gotta have a segment on that one because sometimes they be thinking they
Yeah.
That's why I said it's not always like that. The fellas, when we get together, we know what's going on. We brothers. So we chill amongst men and just have a good time. That's it. And
so your brother, your partner say, man, y'all on a break, man. We gonna get some dancers over here.
Well, you do have that one partner.
See what I'm
He be
saying?
double advocate, like, yeah, we about to get these strippers over here.
You know?
You know what? Poor.
See, and then a situationship happened.
Not with me, not maybe with a select few.
But and the crazy thing about it is this happens all the time.
It
People
does.
take breaks. People take breaks, and you not
Breaks are
knowing,
good.
not knowing what can happen. It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. You can break. You can have this break, and you realize how much you miss each other. You can go out in the streets and realize, man, this ain't really what I want. I really want this person. The things that I was complaining about. I'm not complaining about half the stuff
I
that's going on in the world.
I like that. When the break, and I talk to a lot of couples. I didn't know the market was. You found out how the market was out here, huh? Now you want to go back. Now you want to go back.
Yes.
You know what? If you love him and you know that person is a good person, man, work it out. Work it out.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna break.
Like I said, everybody have problems in relationships / marriage. But my advice is talk to people that been through it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years. If you can find a 50, which I did last week in New Orleans. 50 years.
Wow.
And she straight up told me, yeah, we go through our thing, but we work it out.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
I know.
That's
Well,
my
I'm gonna
boy.
tell you something.
I'm looking at that like that's a beautiful thing. Versus, we've been together 4 years. Oh my God, you got a lot of learning to do.
50 years, and I'm gonna just say this: 50 years. That's an older generation of people.
Right.
Nowadays, half the things that people put up with 30 years, 28 years,
Oh no, we're not putting up with
they will not put up with half the things that they put up.
You can chew up gum
I
wrong.
feel like the reason why it was long because it just was. The reason why there was so much longevity is because there was a level of respect.
Right.
Even if, because they did, like back in the day, they had men that had multiple families, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All that's been going on.
But they knew that they knew their mistakes. They owned up to their mistakes or whatever. But they always gave that person a level of respect.
Yes.
That's the reason why they were able to stay. You know, hey, I messed up. Now I'm gonna have to dig myself out this hole to make you feel more comfortable with me again or whatever, and they're willing to do that.
Right.
I feel like a lot of men these days or women these days too, because I keep saying men, but I'm a woman, so that's the reason why I say that. But men and women, when they dig themselves in a hole, they just be like, bye, I'm just gonna stay in this. I'm about to walk away. I'm not about to fix this hole. I'm about to walk away and dig another hole.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you need to sit there and patch up or
right.
repair what
Right.
you did.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why we had so much longevity back in the day, because they knew how to patch up, they knew how to fix it again.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this one thing too, and I know y'all know this from home. I don't care what they did out in the streets. Home was taken care of. They wasn't gonna let no other woman disrespect their wife just as much as the woman was not. I don't care what you do out there, but you're gonna take care of the house, and you're not gonna let nobody in the streets disrespect our household.
Right.
And it was understood. It was
Right.
understood. Yeah, I may be creeping over here at nighttime, but in the daytime, I'm at home. When family stuff come around, I'm with my family. I'm doing what I need to do.
They put it all in the music.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
in the music. You know, teaching us. Teaching us
It was
as
different.
youngsters, teaching us. So, I tell a lot I preach that a lot. I'm all for relationships and, real true relationships, but work it out.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Yeah. Well, in certain situations, you can't. I am one of those that didn't.
Well, we all been through it. We all been through relationships, and we were just like, you know what? We were just out.
Mentally out.
We was out.
Well, this has been a wonderful show today. Some different perspectives that I had a good time listening to the perspectives this morning. So this is the Morning Tea Radio Show where we're here every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We never end on time. It's always 9:45 or 10 minutes to 10. But today, since it is Friday and we have had such a good time, I think we done went back and forth on this. Anything you want to say, Ghost? Ghost's been quiet over there.
You know I'm always quiet. So, okay, Ronnie says back in the day, and this is touching on what we were just talking about. They said back in the day, women turned their cheek to infidelity. That's not the truth today. Now, what I want to piggyback and say on that, and this is what I was listening to, it's important that, say for instance, if in a long-term committed relationship or a marriage, like if it's understood that this man gonna just be a man, like make sure, like long as you take care of home, like don't let some woman come knocking on the door. Like if you're gonna do something, I'm not advocating it, but I'm saying this is what happened. This is what happened. Like back in the days, like if you're gonna do something, do it across town or do it go over there with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get back there. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what y'all were just saying. Like,
fellas, if you in Houston, Texas, and you stay in Pearland, you better have somebody in the woods.
Take care of home. Like
I understand.
This is what happened in the marriages. It's like, okay, Big Mama knew, Billy was doing Susie and
not saying a word.
You know what I'm saying? But long these lights on and these kids is fed.
And also I think it's because of the independence of the woman too. Like we weren't
back then. An older woman told me this. She said she was married for like 50 some years before he died. She said, "Baby, all them women can do is play with him, but that's my husband."
Girl, bye.
But that's the mentality that they had.
I do not like that mentality of somebody could tickle him, do all that, whatever, and then he could come home. I do not. That's the reason why when you said the thing about he could do what he have to do, but as long as he come home. Mm-hmm. I understand that if he's in that situation, I understand that, but I don't condone it. Don't think that I condone it because I'm saying that. No, because men are not. We give them too much leeway because of their instincts, because of their nature. We give them too much leeway. I feel like, and they take it and they run with it.
I'm an exception because I have 4 sisters. I'm the baby of the family, so I have 4 sisters, and the women on my mom's side rule the family. Dad's side has to get the ball game. So, I've been raised by women, not only the women, but older guys.
Right.
So, I have a balance. So, I would say I'm an exception. So, I would give a woman lead with. That's why I say I'm fair, because I'm understanding. So, but like I said before, I'm a believer of women know they men.
True.
They know they men.
True.
You know.
And men know they women.
Oh yes.
Men,
Man, I got about 2 different topics off of this one discussion today.
it's a good topic that we should talk about.
Because it
Besides
happens.
that,
It happens. And that's what we do. You know, the morning tea is to educate. It's not to pinpoint and say who's
Right.
wrong and who's right. It's to make us better, not only as a culture, but individuals. Like, we need to hear, I like to hear the perspective of a male, because as women, I would like to know what they're thinking when it comes to certain situations.
I ain't putting up with that. That was their thing. If that was me, I'd do all this. I'd do Jocelyn, you better get your money.
You right. You sure right. Jocelyn, you sure right.
That was women thing, you know, versus the other women. Well, you know, I just want to lay on your chest and rub your arms. I just want love.
That's what they be saying.
Like,
I'm in your business.
I'm about to say, who's she in this business?
He gave it to me without me asking.
Be like, oh, wait, they rub on your
I've heard
chest,
it
they do
before.
all that.
you know, you eavesdrop on your private conversation. You be like, oh.
Don't say you was
it's good
eavesdropping.
over here.
Yeah, right. He was one kind of family. He probably had it with holding up one.
You know,
Don't say, I'm just saying.
Meka.
can I drop that Bible nugget? You know that the Bible says it's 7 to 1.
Yeah.
7 women
7
to
to
1
1.
man.
Yeah.
In college, it was
It's
like
not
21
enough
to 1.
men. It's not enough men.
And the
It's
men.
really not. It's really not enough men.
And that's the
why I
reason
talk
why I
to
just chill. I'm just be chilling. Like,
better
y'all gonna
chill.
fight, y'all
You
gonna
better.
fight, y'all gonna do all whatever. Y'all just gonna sit here in this corner.
It is 7 to 1. It is.
It's 7 to 1.
It is.
They have a hard time just thinking what's being projected before them every day, from the sex to the billboards to magazines to depends on what's. You know what? I have a son.
I'm gonna look at the survival part.
I have 2 sons. I have 2 grandsons, and my oldest grandson, he have beautiful eyes, and I see the trouble. I tell my daughter, he's red bone with green eyes. He's going to be in trouble if she doesn't teach him, you know, how to handle himself, because it's gonna be on and popping.
I see the perspective of why you have your perspective though, because you have 2 sons, you have 2 grandsons,
and 6 daughters.
Oh,
yes, ma'am.
Well, never mind. I don't see why you have your perspective then.
Come on.
Because I'm just looking at it from all type of because I can see it from all type of relationships.
Right. Were you cooking?
I don't cook.
Yes, you do.
I used to cook.
Look at that one.
You better have some daughters. I don't cook. They cook.
Oh yeah.
You already passed the torch.
I don't pass the torch. I'm trying to get it in, baby. I'm trying to get it in.
I'm trying to sit in the middle of all their boyfriends.
This one is trouble.
I can't cook. You know how many men don't have that?
He
with a capital T.
Right. He's something.
What? I'm a good something. I'm
He is. I can tell. He get the.
But back to these $6 though. They cook for real.
Some of them cook. Yeah.
Some of them cook. Some,
Look,
that's like 3 versus the other 3 that don't cook.
You heard what he
like
said,
half.
right? Oh, but you okay with the breaks? You okay with the breaks?
I'm okay with the breaks.
We old school.
We have time to say this?
Yeah.
I was married for 14 years.
14.
And I'm going to tell you something. And be honest, the man that he is today, if we would have got a chance to break and he would have got a chance to really get his mind together, he's a good man. He's a good man, but the stress of life and the things that he was dealing with, and I didn't understand. I had my demands, but I didn't understand some things. I was young. So when the time, and then we came back together, and I'm like, you're really a good man, and we could communicate. But our communication was off because we were seeing it from 2 different perspectives. But if we could have had a break, and then I could have just grew up some and matured, then I think we could have had a 50-year marriage.
But in a relationship, y'all growing together. And, you know, the opposite do attract.
Right.
The opposite do attract.
She been attacked.
She's like, can I say something?
Right.
Every time she says something, I have something to say.
Yeah, old school versus new school.
I just feel like maybe it was y'all. I feel like y'all wasn't meant to be. I still feel like that, but I felt like y'all were meant to be at that time that you were because you learned lessons. I'm pretty sure you learned lessons in the 14 years. You grew, you matured from that in many ways. So no, he wasn't for you, but still, and yes, he grew up because any man that you break up with, he's gonna
No. Take that back.
Take that back because they're not. Take my words back. Take my words back.
Yeah.
No, but most of them, the good ones, they are gonna mature and they are gonna find somebody and they are gonna find a family and things like that. You know.
He never found
Well,
anybody.
whatever.
But we are best friends though.
But still in all, I still
How
feel
many
like
of us have them?
you're in a season. That's the season for it.
We can do anything together. Besides,
Anything.
well,
Anything.
not on that level, not on a sexual
That's
level.
another. That's another.
We really enjoy each other. We really do.
Remember what R. Kelly said? I decided to go home tonight.
So now you singing R. Kelly.
Right, I gotta remind y'all.
Oh, so he looked like R. Kelly. Oh, you can say
Wow. So this has been a
That's
great
awesome.
show. Thank everybody for tuning in. We will be back. Today is Friday, so we got a couple of days till we'll be back on Monday. So I'm going to go around the room and everybody leave their social site information so y'all can keep up with what's going on, what's up and popping. We know Ghost don't say too much, but he definitely posts
Go
stuff.
chillin'.
His nickname says it all.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Chillin'.
Right.
Just don't come sneak up behind me.
Right. So what's your social site, Ghost?
Okay, on Instagram, I'm at BJ the Ghost, and on Facebook, I'm at Bracy BJ Imaging.
He said that like he was Keith
The
Sweat.
Ghost.
Right, the Ghost.
Yeah, like he was powerful.
Yeah, y'all catch me on the radio station tonight.
What's up, Lady D?
He was like, for
I
real.
love all y'all.
You know when a man talk like
And I love
that, you
you.
get
I
goosebumps.
love
Hold
you,
on,
yes.
bro.
I didn't know you, but that stuff don't move me.
It don't move you no more? It don't move you no more? I'm gonna try. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You can find me. All of my pages are on Facebook. I'm gonna say Lady D. That's not true. Dinette Cherie, Apostle Dinette Cherie, and Divine Servitude Reaching Ministries. All on Facebook.
Then we're gonna talk about these 6 daughters that you got.
He is
Can you
so
just please
crazy.
give your information?
that cook. Cause the brother kind of hungry right now.
He ain't gonna eat nothing but vegetables. He'll try to. They don't have to worry.
They cook soul food. I'm gonna be in that thing. You know,
Oh, you gonna
candy
eat it?
yams, you know.
Oh, okay.
collard greens,
In
You know how to cook
moderation.
soul food?
cornbread.
In moderation, you eat in moderation.
Yeah, I'm gonna tear it up.
Country women.
Oh yeah, look, that's like my mama.
Country women.
Country women.
We in the
Mama
South,
had to
boy.
pass that torch.
We are from the country. Like,
Yes.
No, my mom is from Utica, Mississippi.
This
She
one-
was like born and raised.
That's the country
born
for
in
real. That's the
Utica,
town.
Mississippi.
we're like
That's
from one street like country.
All right. You got me at Instagram, Total Eclipse 7, Facebook, Ronnie Rogers, and Twitter at Total Eclipse #7. So that's where I'm at. Y'all want to reach me?
Mine is on Instagram, New Year's Pretty, and also my business page is Batiste Aesthetics. And Twitter, Batiste Aesthetics, and also New Year's Pretty as well. Facebook is Brittney and Batiste, if you want to follow me.
AKA, she not putting up with it.
AKA Lil Lolly.
Right.
AKA, I ain't having it.
And I am your host, Meka Diamond of the Morning Tea Radio Show every Monday through Friday. Also, I am the owner CEO of Visible Evidence Consulting Firm, where I focus on biz branding, strategic planning, and marketing. So if you have any business that you would like for me to market for you, as well as utilize the Morning Tea Radio Show to enhance and enlarge your networking territory, I am definitely here to do that. So we will be back on Monday, same place, same time, same location, www.gncradio.com. Thank you to my guests this morning who sipped and tripped with me on a Friday. So y'all have to make sure that you come back. We're gonna have a dating show for Ronnie. We're gonna have a couple of I'm gonna send you on a date and we're gonna record it.
It's gonna be a one crazy date. She gonna come back like, girl, where you met him from?
Right. He was up there.
It's unbelievable.
He was trying to get me to rub on his arms and say Wakanda forever.
This man was wild. This man had me on the rooftop, girl. On the rooftop. The rooftop.
Oh, Lord. So we'll see y'all on Monday. Keep it locked. We have other shows the remainder of the day, www.gncradio.com. Y'all have a great weekend. All right. We got to take church. Thank y'all.
You want to leave this running?
That was good.
Yeah, no, thank y'all, everybody.